We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So do remember to join us again tomorrow morning for the PNL morning show. We are going to be starting at 6:45 Jamaica time. We are going to be reading articles from the newspapers that affects Jamaica and Jamaicans. We are also going to be giving you our unbiased views on topical issues. We are also going to be sharing some security tips. We'll also be sending your birthday greetings. That's tomorrow morning, Tuesday, April 14th, starting at 6:45 Jamaica time. That's 7:45 in some sections of the United States and Canada, and 12:45 in some parts of London, England, and Europe. Don't miss it. In today's journey, we have left Montego Bay and we are heading towards Falmouth in the parish of Trelawney. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. First up, in the video I posted yesterday, I told you about the killing of that man on your screen. His name is Conrad Grant, but he was popularly known as Spangy. Spangy was 52 years old and he was a long-time taxi operator living at West End in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. I told you that the police had arrested and charged a guy named Aldane Brown for killing Spangy. Aldane is a 23-year-old bike taxi operator and he is also living at West End in Negril. The allegation is that on Wednesday night, January 7, about 10:30, Spangy, he was sitting in the car that he used to run as a taxi when he was approached by Aldane and another guy on a bike. It is alleged that Aldane and his crony, they pulled guns and opened gunfire hitting Spangy, killing him on the spot. They then made good their escape. The police, they carried out investigations, and one day last week, they carried out a raid at West End in Negril where Aldane, he was picked up. Over the weekend, Aldane, he was charged for Spangy's murder and he'll be facing the courts shortly. Well, Aldane's mother, she's upset about the report I carried. The mother is telling me that I have put the family's life in danger because of the report I carried about her son. At the end of the reports, I'm going to be playing a conversation I had with that mother. Stand by for it. Over in Portland, detectives at the Port Antonio Susoka office, they have arrested and charged Devon Scott, but he's popularly known as Rounded. Rounded is a 58-year-old carpenter living at Goldsmith Villa Road in the Kingston 7 area. Rounded, he has been charged for sexual intercourse with a person under 16 years old. The allegation is that in August last year, Rounded, he was visiting some friends in the Hope Bay area of Portland. It's alleged that during that visit at the house, Rounded, he had unprotected intercourse with a 13-year-old girl who is living there. The 13-year-old girl is pregnant and she'll be having the baby next month. The police, they were informed and they launched an investigation. The 13-year-old girl, she called 58-year-old Rounded name, and the rest, like they say, is history. He was charged and he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this report, an event was held at Mimi Restaurant and Bar at Wild Rides in the Cookspen area of St. Catherine on Saturday night, April 11. The party ended about 4 o'clock yesterday morning. Sunday, April 12. A number of persons, to include the promoter, bartenders, the selectors, and attendees at the event, they stayed back after the party and they were packing up items and cleaning up the place when a grey Toyota Fielder motor car drove up and stopped. 4 hoodlums jumped out of the Fielder. One was armed with a rifle and the 3 others, they were armed with handguns. The hoodlums, they took down the persons and they rained some serious slaps to the female's face. The hoodlums, they robbed the persons of over 2 million Jamaican dollars and a quantity of US dollars. They also robbed 5 iPhones and 4 Samsung phones and a large quantity of top shelf and other liquors valued at over 200,000 Jamaican dollars. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the Toyota Fielder. Now, boy, me I tell you, can you imagine? Can you just imagine the amount of work this promoter would have put into promoting this event? And as the party done, hoodlums, they come and take away all the earnings. Boy, me I tell you. In this report, we're learning that staff and patients, they were running for cover at the Mandeville Regional Hospital yesterday afternoon, Sunday, April 12, about 4 o'clock. This is because a shot was fired in the accident and emergency room. When the smoke was clear, it was realized that the shot, it was fired from a 31-year-old police constable's gun. Reports are that the police constable, he went to the Mandeville Hospital for treatment. He was given medication and he was waiting in the accident and emergency area for further examination. Squaddy is reporting that he became dizzy. He said he was in the process of removing his licensed gun from his waistband when his finger touched the trigger and the gun accidentally went off. The bullet, it hit the police constable on his penis, his balls, his left thigh, and lodged in his right big toe. You heard that? After it was realized what took place, doctors, they rushed to the policeman's assistance where he was treated and admitted in a stable condition. Happily, no one else was injured. Boy, may I tell you. This one, it took place on Friday afternoon, April 10, about 1 o'clock. It took place in the vicinity of the Hopewell Clinic along the Roundhill Main Road in the parish of Hanover. Reports are that a 42-year-old man, he is a diabetic and he is from the parish of St. James. The man, he was driving a blue 2000 Toyota RAV4 towards Sandy Bay direction. Preliminary reports are that his sugar level dropped low, causing him to become unconscious. As a result, he ended up losing control of the RAV4. The RAV4, it ran off the road and it collided into a female pedestrian who was standing on the side of the road. Her name is Miss Audrey Sharpe. Miss Audrey, she was 60 years old and she was a laundry worker at New Mills in the parish of Hanover. Audrey was mowed down. Audrey, she received serious head and bodily injuries. She was rushed to the Hoodlums Hospital in Lucy where she was admitted in a serious condition. But yesterday morning, Sunday, April 12, at minutes to 12 midday, Audrey, she died in hospital whilst she was being treated. Sad indeed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. And do remember that I'll be having a conversation with Aldane Brown's mother after this report. Stand by for that. In the final report for today, that guy on your screen, his name is Oshane Rankine, but he was also known as Shabba. Shabba was 33 years old. Now, let me give you a brief history about Shabba. Shabba, he has been a hoodlum from he was a teenager. From Shabba was about 13 years old. He has been involved in hoodlum activities, robbing and shooting people. Back in the day, Shabba, he was a foot soldier for one of Westmoreland's most wanted hoodlum, who was popularly known as Smiley. In about 2006, Shabba, who was 14 years old at the time, he used to spar with another 14-year-old hoodlum known as Kem. One night, they were out on a robbery spree, and a team of police officers, led by top crime fighter, retired Detective Inspector Noel Leng. They went to an area in Savannah Lamar. They were on foot in a lane when Leng, he heard click click like a gun being selected in the dark behind him. Leng, he spun around immediately and opened gunfire. It was Kem. Kem, he dropped with a loaded 9mm pistol. Luckily, Kem was a gun idiot because if he already had one in the head, Leng would have died instead of him. Shabba, he escaped and he later handed in himself to the police. On Tuesday, October 1, 2013, a guy named Ramar Cunningham, but he was also known as Blacks. Blacks was 27 years old and he is from Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. Blacks, he was in the scamming business and he had made some money. Shabba, he had some cronies in the parish of St. James where he was based sometimes. Reports are that Blacks, he contacted Shabba and told him that he wanted guns to buy. Shabba told him that he had the links so he should come to St. James. Blacks, he went and he met up with Shabba at Lilliput in the parish of St. James where he was robbed and killed. Shabba, he remained on the run until Tuesday afternoon, February 3, 2015, about 4 o'clock, when a team of police officers, they were conducting a routine stop and search operation along Knutsford Boulevard in the New Kingston area. They stopped a car that was being driven by Shabba. Shabba, he didn't have a driver's license. 3 other persons were in the vehicle. Now, arising from that stop and search, the police took them to the apartment where they were staying and they carried out a search. As a result of that search, Shabba and 4 other persons, they were taken into custody. One of them was the DJ Tommy Lee Sparta. They were slapped with lottery scamming charges, and Shabba, he was sent back to St. James where he was charged for killing Blacks and shooting and wounding another guy who had gone to Lilliput with Blacks. Now, I am not sure what is the outcome of that case, but by 2017, Shabba, he had crossed the border and he was in the United States of America where he continued with his hoodlum activities. Reports are that while Shabba was in the United States, he was held and charged by the police for gun crimes. Shabba, he was sent to prison and deported back to Jamaica. Shabba, he was now back in Jamaica and he was in Savannah Lamar for a while, but reports are that rivals, they wanted to kill him. As a result, Shabba, he left Savannah Lamar and he was living in the parish of St. Ann. Our information is that although Shabba was not gainfully employed, he was living at a gated community at Reggae Close in the Heartland Estate area of Prairie in the parish of St. Ann, and Shabba, he was paying 170,000 Jamaican dollars per month for rent. Shabba, he was said to be driving a Mercedes-Benz motor car, like I said. The area is a gated community, but reports are that there are places where you can walk and enter the scheme without being detected. Now, this is what we are learning. Follow me now. Shabba's baby mother and Shabba, they were at home early this morning. Monday, April 13, at minutes after 1 o'clock. They were in the house when Shabba, he received a telephone call. Picked up his phone and he walked outside. Moments later, after Shabba went outside, gunshots were heard being fired. When the baby mother made checks, Shabba, he was seen lying on the ground in a pool of blood. He had received gunshot wounds to his upper body. He died on the spot. What we're learning is that after Shabba was killed, his baby mother, she did not call the police right away. She called a family member. That family member, she drove to the house, and reports are that the baby mother and that family member, they took some things out of the house and put put them in the family member's vehicle. They then drove away and returned sometime after, and it was when she returned to the house that she called the police. You deduce from that. The mayhem continues. And now, here is my conversation with Aldane Brown's mother. And please, may I beg you, please, listen to this conversation to the very end, because there is something very important at the end. Listen this.
Hello, good morning, Popeyes.
Morning, ma'am, morning.
This is Tamara Woodbine, Aldane Brown mother.
Okay.
We get to understand, say you have one something about he get charged murder for Spangy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But sir, when you get them the information, the police them just come, take him up, they no go court. We get liar, then wait for the liar to come or not, then just take him and just can't go charge him. Although we don't know where they charge him for.
So what do you mean by when we get me information? He was charged for murder?
That me ask, sir, say if I police them tell us so, sir.
How long you listen to me? You listen to the news then?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you listen.
But
if you listen, you know, so ask me that question. Then. Where me get me information from? I don't talk them something. How you call and ask me that?
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You put out it, right?
Yes.
On the media.
Yes.
Say Aldane murder Spangy, right?
I said he was charged for killing Spangy. That is different from what you just said a while ago.
Sir, you put civil life in jeopardy, sir.
How me put your life in jeopardy? Was he charged?
Because Spangy people, them we can't kill we, sir. We still live same place.
Then we come kill you for reporting the truth. For me reporting the truth, say Aldane was charged for killing Spangy. Wasn't he charged?
We don't know, sir.
You just said.
I told them, no, we are going to go with the liar now, go hear what is what.
But he was charged. And if TBJ News carried the news tonight, say he was charged for killing Spangy, TBJ going to put your life in a jeopardy? I am saying, if TBJ get the same news when we get, say he was charged for killing Spangy or the cleaner, they going to put your life in a danger?
Yes, sir.
So what are you saying?
If the police them come and hold on for him, right, I want to say, we are free. We are safe. We know that. So we are... True, we don't say nothing, so we are wait for the liar now, till we go to court now, if the liar get to prove it. Say nothing, go so what? So what? The palm Popeyes. So after the palm Popeyes, everybody believe it. Everybody are going to say a say go.
So what are you saying?
Police them wrong. The police them not get the right information. The police them wrong. The police them only wrong somebody, and then now you know help them put you out on the media. So everybody are going to believe Popeyes news. Nobody now going to listen what we say again. A Popeyes news them are going to believe now.
So what are you saying? That the fact that he was charged, Popeyes should not carry it?
I never say enough to carry it, sir.
But that's what I did.
Wait. No, but till if they go court and we sure say yes,
so what are you saying?
Wrong information, the police them tell lie for him, and you get wrong information.
So what are you saying? That everybody will get charged. The news media mustn't carry it until when they go to court and the court say them guilty. That's what you are saying?
Me never know if you do it, sir.
But that's what news carry. You don't listen to news. Let me say somebody's arrested and charged. I first say anything about it. I never say I didn't kill him. I carried the news, say he was charged for it.
Nobody get mad for me.
No, man, mommy, no. Me not.
Question because you me don't know how them things are.
Madam, me not get mad.
I make the police them can't take him and have him till no one now give me no information. They not tell me nothing. You understand? True, because they get to understand. Say, well, then me not understand about the law and then something.
But you say you're a liar. You say
me get the liar, you know, but the liar not reach yet. So me I go find out. So then me I go for And one foot he have so hard to identify. So all of them, so why the police them don't want to tell me nothing? Why they don't want to say, mother, we see your son on camera, or we see my show it. Nothing they not tell me, sir.
But they're not obliged to tell us that them see your son on camera. Then the lie, you know, say you get a liar for him.
Well, I lie, me a wait for to come today now so me can go there so me can hear what happened.
Yes. But what I did was
we how to call ministry because this year the police then just use we.
Alright, listen, alright, mother, you don't understand, but you need to listen, you see?
Right.
You calling the ministry can't do nothing at all about it. Because the police, that is a police case. Indicom cannot do anything about it. You see, you have a liar, he's charged. And he'll be going to the court. Only a liar can go there to represent him. Indicom can't do nothing about it. He's charged for murder.
I say innocent, me a call Indicom. Me nah let go for this because the police them know say alright, we know educated enough about law. They come and do it all kind of manner of evil and get
but lady. It's not the police them sit down at station and say, your son kill Spangy. The police them have evidence. They must have some type of evidence. If they say him kill him, why they would have charge him? Me not say the evidence right or the evidence wrong. But police is not the eyewitness. Our police no monitor no camera. If they say they must have some type of evidence. But you just said a while ago.
Why not?
But you say you have a liar, then a liar police talk to when you come on to murder case.
They hold him for Wednesday and we get the liar Saturday. You know, say liar now go come Sunday. Today liar.
Yes, so you say the police are not tell. But the police
just tell me what happened, what go on. Not all they can give me. No information they can give me. And they let out every information to you. And that me not understand.
Well, I'm going to hear part of the news forum today because the information what me get, other news organizations going to get it. Just like me might get it first. But maybe you see it in the Gleaner later, maybe you see it in the Observer, maybe you see it in the Star. Because them going to release it.
They're not fear, sir. So when time they find out now say he's not guilty and I know him. And so he still tarnish in the media say him and then now people are going to threaten our lives.
Your son know Spangy?
Yes, Spangy grew him up.
So they
never do that to Spangy, sir.
So if Spangy grew him, why somebody that tell lies say him kill Spangy when I know him?
Because whosoever do it no one get catch.
Whosoever do it no one get catch? Alright, your son is charged. I mean I'm gonna ask too much questions, but
set him up and carry in name to the police with wrong information and everything. Believe me, as we tell the Papa, if you think I may tell can come in a community and act. Everybody would have
say yes. Mother, you know, say people tell me them so look here, you know, say people tell me those things all the while about community. And I can't tell you say, me get certain calls about your son last night, you know, after me carry the news, you know. People always say come in the community and ask. But sometimes the same community people reach out to me, even before you were telling me that. Because I get certain information about your son last night after I carry the news. So this community can ask business, and if you're careful with it.
But information, bad information.
Yes.
Lord Jesus Christ. You see when me talk about, sir.
And I get reason why them say I him kill Spangy.
Why they would have say him kill Spangy?
You in the community, maybe you soon hear the same thing what me I hear. Maybe you hear it already and you don't want to say it. But me hear it. Okay. Alright. Me don't want to compromise the thing, but your son is charged. Me the lawyer go do what him to do and he will go to court and me the lawyer go represent him. Because I don't understand what I mean. If the lawyer them question him, the police question him from Saturday. How the lawyer wasn't him? You did tell the police you have a lawyer for him?
Yes, they tell me to get lawyer. Me tell them, yeah, me I'll get lawyer.
So did they reach back?
One lawyer call them. Then the lawyer they say can't do it. And then me have to go run up and get one different lawyer.
So you did tell the police about that the lawyer will you get?
Yes, because the first lawyer when me get call them. And then tell him they wouldn't call him back. After that now they charge him. They have him all along and they don't charge him or nothing. And after me get the lawyer and the lawyer call them now and start on the case and sitting. They call the lawyer and tell the lawyer so they charge him. Then the lawyer say he can't bother work for him because they charge him.
Can't bother work for him because they charge him?
Yeah, because work for him already.
The lawyer say he can't bother work. The lawyer tell us he can't. Hold on, the lawyer tell us he can't bother work for him because they charge him already?
Yeah.
For the murder?
No, not that. No murder.
Why did they get charged for before?
Eyewitness something about eyewitness.
Threatening eyewitness?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, so how you make it look like say your son never in a problem? Yeah, so if you ask about him.
Yes, me never say never in a problem, you know. I mean, say no get trouble every minute the police them come see my.
Yes, then that tell her that me about your son say I don't know good boy like how you make it. Eh?
Papa, me I tell her say me not say he no get trouble. But you see this one here where them pin for him, this one where me know he not do.
Alright, man, have a good day. Yeah, have a good day. Go talk to you later. Look, because I make it look like say at the first him I getting a problem because the news come out now people are but your son I get trouble long time. Your son always in a problem with the law.
He never did that. He no kill nobody yet. He never kill nobody.
You don't know me no know. But he might get trouble all the while and your life not in a danger. But because Papa hear the news now, your life have a good day. Yeah, mama. Bye-bye later. Blessed love, everybody.
From the hills to the town, we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Papa News Link lights in up.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican vice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count news with the vibes. That we announce.
Tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lighting up the
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click on news with the vibes. And that we are on Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click on news with the vibes. And that we are on.
It's not me being she a demand out them and get it on me. You dumb catch a fire me feel rated. In a the race that flop and no face like me bleak with the cabin on me cross silence.